Hello again. How is everybody doing? We got Ryan Yarborough in game 1 versus Dean Kramer. And then we got Marcus Stroman versus Cade Povich and Zach Eflin versus Max Reed. Let's go. This is going to be good. What's up? Thank you. I don't know if it's going to stay like that. I'm trying to find something or find somebody to get me some more Oriole colors. By the way, hope you don't mind that I tagged you in the post.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Okay, Singy,
I am very seriously considering trading Cedric Mullins to the Phillies for Mick Abel.
He did everything but drive the team.
And I would also be trading Guinea Cano. How you doing, bud? I tell you, if it wasn't, oh Lord.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and on the hill, Dean Kramer. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring.
Paul Goldschmidt leading off is interesting.
They start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The outfield playing into pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap.
It's good.
Paul Goldschmidt leading things off and takes the strike.
First pitch, 635.
The next pitch misses, and the count is.
I'll tell you what, Mark, watching you play in the Nintendo Switch brings back memories.
Out to short.
I had an Atari as a kid, but the first game system I really, really remember playing, like in depth,
well, I hope that's not a sign
was the Nintendo, and like I've always been so tempted to get a Switch just to play Zelda, and if they ever remade a Contra,
through there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Reyes matched a homer in his last game.
God, what was it? Mega
Holiday. Off balance feed, there's one.
Mega Man. Was it Mega Man?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing.
Nice double play. Look at that.
It looks simple.
The hell is the switcheroo
Right now,
too?
third in the American League in RBIs.
Is it any easier to stream with the Switch 2 than it was with the original Switch?
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Ripped to third.
I almost didn't throw that the first. I thought Rivera caught that on the. Just caught that.
Yanks nothing. Orioles coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show.
So you could hop on the Switch 2 and drive yourself to work, huh?
Getting the call for this one, Ryan Yarborough.
Ryan Yarborough. From what I understand, he's having a pretty good season in real life for the Yankees.
Is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
I tell you what, in 2025, that is very surprising. That seems like a huge misstep to me.
Yarborough, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
I also repositioned my camera.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jackson Holiday.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Rice makes the grab for the second out.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Third, the shortstop.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Gunnar Henderson at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Wonder, because I'm sure I told you I recently got the Elgato. I wonder if I could run like Switch 2 through the Elgato and stream that way. Because that way you're not going directly through the console. You're going through the Elgato.
In order. Nothing for the Orioles in the. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice.
Let's go, Dean.
Kramer back to work. Just missed.
That's out.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So when you stream stuff on the Switch, how are you doing it?
That one is absolutely belted.
I'm assuming, and don't take this the wrong way, I'm assuming you're doing it through like your phone.
Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. One runs in there safely. And they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, that's a big advantage
Oh.
in the clutch to drive in a pair. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had.
Were you
everything
around,
on
or did
time
you
and in
see that I
control
got
from start to finish
no
with
hit
your
the
swing.
Ground ball left
last
side
night?
could be 2. Off balance feet. Here's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Gabe.
Here is Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's okay. Gabe was here, and he didn't even realize I got no hit until I told him.
And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front
It
side.
was a combined no-hitter because for whatever reason the Nationals took Mike Soroka out in the 8th inning. Let me tell you something. If I was pitching a no-hitter and my manager took me out, I'd be pissed.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that.
By the way, Mark, I don't know if you noticed, you were gifted a membership to my channel. You have access to the emojis.
The Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Tyler O'Neill. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Dominguez sizes this one up. And there's 1 down.
Consider keeping it. It's only 99 cents a month.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And a breaking ball misses outside. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground to Jazz.
How is the seafood in Canada?
Rutschman retired.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising
Mark.
out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Jazz tosses
Seriously.
first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. That's inside.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community.
Pops him up.
He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Mullins fakes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Of course, we all know the rumors that Mullins' time in Baltimore may be coming to an end, both in real life and in this franchise.
Ball 1. And that is out of play. And he swings through that one.
1 and 2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a
Ben
pitch as a
Rice.
batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 outs, runner at first. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That clips the corner. Rice off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way.
Are you
through
kidding me,
for a
right?
hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's
Off
a
the
ball.
mark there, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
This one in the air. Rivera. And that is that. Yanks strand a pair. but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Dean Kramer is not doing a good job missing bats, and I'm being far too aggressive. He's only got 12 pitches in the third inning. That's pathetic.
The zone. 0-1. Mullins went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Emmanuel Rivera digs in now. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Judge makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Dylan Carlson. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport.
Kramer.
He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Out to short.
Oh my.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
0-1. Batting for the second time.
Don't need to be giving the Yankees extra outs.
The shortstop takes the ball. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well done behind the dish.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Just
missed.
missed.
That's the ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. On the ground. Rivera tosses across the first.
They avoid the double play by starting the runner. Smart
He's
move.
doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
So what's everybody been up
Runner at
to?
second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Backed off the
1-1.
plate that time. Late swing fouled off.
Come on, Dean.
Something tells me you would enjoy Super Nintendo World at Universal Park.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Right back to him on the mound.
Nice play.
Out
Well, got to get Dino some support.
The Yanks leave 1. They're up 2-0. Back here in Baltimore, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading
17 pitches through 4.
Jackson Holiday.
Starting the 4th. That's
And the first
pathetic.
pitch misses for ball 1. Holiday, just 21 years old. He's been out of
Okay, so you've been to the one in California because the one in Florida just opened.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Did you enjoy it?
Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
Well, we talk about throwing the
ball,
hands,
strike.
but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First time up was a pop out.
Ryan.
Was it immersive? Did you feel like you were, pardon the pun, in the game?
And that one lifted in the air center field. Bellinger. They got it for out number 2. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Henderson.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger has a beat on it. Nabs it. And that's the third out.
Ugh.
And we're back. And now Aaron Judge. Kramer back to work. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, in terms of
0-1.
hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater
1-1.
exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second.
I'm one of the few people in the world that probably think the original Mario Brothers movie with Bob Hopkins and John Leguizamo was actually decent.
See the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he
Outside,
anticipated.
ball.
Chisholm, the next to hit, takes outside. Inside.
That's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls,
Runner in
no
scoring
strikes.
position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Laureano hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Ben Rice. He's 2 for 2.
Rice.
And a foul ball. And it's second. Ball 1 there.
Oh, that's in.
I'm very surprised that neither Nintendo World has anything like anything Zelda related.
At the plate,
Now
Jason
batting, left
Dominguez.
fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, that's just a
0-1.
nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Judge on third with 2 out.
Got out of trouble, thank goodness.
Him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH.
How does he only have 20?
That one
I usually
foul
make people throw 23 pitches in an
These
inning.
Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
This is downright embarrassing.
That one in the dirt.
That's a ball.
Now 1 and 2.
I'm sure it's at
1-2.
least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack
Ball.
early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Oh,
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher.
I cannot hit with Tyler O'Neill.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that one cutting but missing down low. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Fouled off left side. Swings through that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to
1
go
and 2,
deep right
out.
there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
On the ground right side, Chisholm.
Get there.
Rutschman
That's an
retired.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over.
Oh, my.
Get the ball on the ground. Kill some worms while you're at it.
Laureano,
Yeah.
the batter now as he swings and misses for strike
0
one.
balls, 1 strike. Ah!
2 outs, base is
No
empty.
balls.
Oh, this
2
offense
strikes.
has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's in.
the inside edge. 1-2 to count. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
I'm pretty sure Dean Kramer was the pitcher on the wrong end of the no-hitter last time. That's bad when your offense can't not only get you runs, they can't even get you hits.
Across. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting.
1 down. Here comes
Fielder,
Cody Bellinger. 0
Bellinger.
for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Swing and a ground ball. Holiday sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases.
Team deserves better.
Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Team deserves better.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home. Bottom of the 6th, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball.
Why do the MLB gods hate me so?
And ball 1.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out looking. Here's the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. Flied to right his first time.
Rivera.
Fought off foul.
Come on, just get a hit. Get hit by Ryan Yarborough.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one hammered, going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. This is Dylan Carlson. Wide to center his first time.
Dylan Carlson.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger sizing this one up.
Nope.
Makes the catch. That is the inning.
Not a thing can be done to.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming
The
schedule.
designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
There's a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat
Come
going
on.
with the foul ball. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Mountcastle makes the grab, and there's two gone. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Yeah, that
One ball, one
skips in the
strike.
dirt. He swings and fouls one off. Yeah, the 1-2
2-2.
misses to even the count. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Bottom of the 7th, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday. That pitch gets the inside corner.
See, that's what,
Strike
what he's.
one.
Look what
Usually
he's
when a pitcher's
doing.
had a dominant
Look at
outing,
what-
he has filled up the
Never
strike zone, and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game big. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. So the perfect game big comes to an end, and now we'll see what he's got left in the tank and how they'll play it on the mound moving forward. But Singy, he's been a lot of fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, Boog, really impressive from the very beginning. I mean, this guy was in total command the whole time, attacking hitters, and really he's made them look pretty lost up to this point.
And now, Ryan Mountcastle.
Oh,
This one in the air. Wells under it.
Ryan, you got to crush
Hauls
that.
it in for the out. And here comes the Yankees manager to the
Now pitching for New
Luke
York.
Weaver into the game.
Luke
Pretty big spots coming
Weaver.
into trying to strand that runner at second base, so he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Henderson.
Henderson
No,
at the
that's
plate now, and that's inside. Movement in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone.
Booney. Aaron Booney.
Tying run at the plate. Late on that fastball.
As a pitcher, you
1-1.
know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. The tying run at the plate.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And misses
Ball count.
inside.
Come on.
Got him swinging. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Ryan O'Hearn.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Breaking ball misses down and away. next offering
That's it. That's
upstairs.
the ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Come on, Ryan.
Foul ball makes the count 2-1. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Wow.
Tidy work out of the Yankees. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Chisholm Jr.
Crap. I forgot to warm somebody up. My bullpen is spent.
Kramer back to work. That one's in there. Strike one. On the ground
That's
to the
foul.
left. And it goes just foul. Pitch misses,
Ball outside.
and it's 1-2. And a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And up next for New York, Ben Rice.
Let's strike out some batters.
Could you use Keegan Aiken?
Manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching for the Orioles. Number
Outside.
78.
And it's
Outside.
1-0.
Yamil
Cano, a former All-Star.
Cano.
He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Chisholm at second. Rice at first with no outs.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And next for New York, Austin Wells.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
Ball one, no strikes. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Bellinger up to hit. On the outside corner for a strike. 0-1.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit.
on.
First and second, two down. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Oh,
Next pitch
No,
is
that missed.
outside.
That's a ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the 8th coming up.
Now pitching for the
Back
New York
now, new
Yankees.
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
56.
Mark Leiter Jr.
Mark
These are the
Leiter
spots
Jr.
relievers really make a name for themselves. Late
1-0.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a
yeah, he's good.
reason they're put in these situations.
Here's a swing and a
Goodbye,
drive
baseball.
left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the
Let's
bat
go.
that
Come
gets
on.
Everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive. Short
We're
to the
somehow
baseball,
still
squared
in
it
this
up,
game.
the batsman carried it out of
Here's Ramon Laureano. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's to third. Sends it to first. And Laureano is retired. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. That one misses. 1-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Ball.
That one missing inside.
3-1.
And the tying run is on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 down, runner at first. And next for the Orioles, Emmanuel Rivera. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now
Dylan
batting.
Carlson now at the
Left
plate.
fielder, Dylan Carlson.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's okay. No matter what the result of this at bat, they still have to go the best part of go through the best part of my order one more time.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go Orioles. Come on.
Mullins off of first with 2 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. 0-2 now, and that's
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Come on, Cano.
That's in. Ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel,
Now batting,
trusted his hands.
designated
Nice
hitter,
job of going the
Paul
other way.
Goldschmidt.
And the
1
first
ball, no
offering
strike.
is not close. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball. 2-0.
Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to
0-1.
extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now. Working down in the zone to start the
1-2.
at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't.
Seriously.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Here comes the skipper.
Now pitching for the Orioles. Number 45,
Nope. Ball.
Keegan Aiken.
And
That's
that
a ball.
misses.
That's inside.
And now 2-0. Just missed.
Ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in,
Yeah.
just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's in there. And the count's full.
Count's full.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive. That's a base hit. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Chisholm,
That's a
the
ball.
next to hit. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes on the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. So digging in, Ben Rice. The 0-1 is
Ball
outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Throws to first in time.
Now batting,
Austin
catcher,
Wells
Austin
stepping in
Wells.
now for the Yankees. That's outside.
No, that's out.
Ball 1. Foul ball.
Well, this inning's gone off the rails, and this game is pretty much over.
Next pitch
That's the
is
ball.
outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here at the top of the 9th. Caught him looking for the K, but they blow this. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh.
I have
arm.
more errors than I have hits.
Start the bottom of the 9th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side. Chisholm tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Just
Ball.
missed.
Outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And that eats him up. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Feeling pretty good about
3 in
things
this one.
going into the 9th until top of the 9th.
Tap foul at the plate. Mountcastle stands at first with 1 out. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Missed with a
1 and 2.
changeup, and that is ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score.
And if I would have
2
just
runs are in.
killed them, that would have won the game.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. A well-deserved double on a great swing.
Pitching for
So
New
they
York.
turn things over to the righty,
Number
Scott
57.
Efros.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Rutschman batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
It's 0-1.
All I would have had to do is hold it.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Laureano comes up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Gets him to chase after that one.
A lot of times you'll
Your
see
ball,
a
one
pitcher
strike.
maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
There's a strike at the knees. Efros is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. 7-3.
Pathetic performance by the bullpen. I don't know why I keep trying to give you Yanir Cano chances. Oh.